With Kentico CMS, inline widgets enable content editors to add widgets directly into the text of a page. Inline widgets are not presented in a widget zone. This means they can't be customized on the live site. The main purpose of inline widgets is to give content editors who don't have design permissions the option of customizing editable regions by using widgets. Inline widgets can be inserted into text by using the Insert Edit Widget button on the WYSIWYG Editor toolbar. When this is selected, this opens the same selection dialog as when adding a widget to a widget zone. System administrators define which widgets are allowed to be used inline. This option is configured when editing a widget on its Security tab in Site Manager, Developments, and Widgets. Let's take a look at how we can add an inline widget to a blog post. To do this, I'm going to select Community, Blogs, Brad Summers blog, and we're going to create a new blog post. We're going to name the post title, What Time Is It? We'll enter our post summary, What Time Is It For You? And then in our post text, I'm going to click the Insert Edit Widget button that's available on my WYSIWYG editor. When I select it, this will actually open the same dialog box that's used on the live site. The difference is that there's a smaller segment of widgets available that have been enabled for the inline editing. For our example here, I'm going to select Clock and then OK. I have an option of setting a widget container, which we'll set to Content Box, and then our container type of my time, and then we'll click OK. Now that I've created my widget in place, you'll notice that we have a clock icon that represents where our widget will actually be. If I go ahead and I save this post, and then I select Preview, you'll see that I now have access to my inline widget. This widget is available on my public site. I don't have the capability of editing it on my live site. However, if I went back into Edit as my content administrator and select Form, I can change the available properties. And there's a couple of ways of doing this. You can either double click on the clock, you can also select it and then click the Insert Edit Widget button, or you can right click on it and select Properties. As the system administrator, I may want to make available additional inline widgets. This can be done within Site Manager, Development, Widgets. For example, if I were to select our General, we can take a look at the clock icon that we placed earlier. If we select our Security tab, you'll notice that this widget can be used as inline widget is selected. It's this selection box that makes a widget available for inline editing. So for example, if we wanted to make available in our media services a YouTube video, we could select Security, then we want to click this widget can be used as an inline widget. Once that's done, we can then flip back over to CMS Desk, select our blog post that we created earlier, Brad Summers blog, September. We'll go ahead and edit it on our form, and then we're going to select to add a widget. And you'll notice that we now have our media services available, and our YouTube widget web part is now available. So if we select it, we can go ahead and add it in.